Hi everyone, I am Beth with Flying by the Seed of My Plants, and I'm in Northeast Ohio. It's February 23rd, and today the temperatures are going up to 61. Very mild. Tomorrow the temperatures are dropping down to, I think, like 28 degrees. So I'm taking advantage of today, and I'm going to show you a couple things that I'm doing, preparing beds. I'm expanding my butterfly garden. So I'm going to show you a before and after. And also, you know, on my last video I was talking about, you know, getting a filter for your outdoor hose, especially if you live in the city or your water does have chlorine in it. So I went ahead, and the one that I found the best after comparing, which I had before, but it was time for me to get a new one, is the Boogie Blue Plus. But a couple things, if you do decide to buy this, if you go on and research it, it takes out a lot more than just the chlorine. It takes out heavy metals, toxins like pesticides, chemical contaminants. So it comes with two ends on it, so you're going to remove these and you hook it up to your hose, but you do not want to discard the ends. You're going to put them in a safe place, because at the end of the season, you're going to take this off before freezing weather, if you're in that kind of temperature, and you're going to put these back on. This will protect the carbon. It's dual activated and catalyzed carbon membrane with an extra 11 ounce of KDF filtration material. So you want to protect that at the end of the season and put these back on and then store it. So right now I am putting it on my hose, so I will go ahead. And it's also good for, this one's good for I believe 40,000 gallons. And this is good, you know, especially for your home gardens, to remove all those things that you don't want in your garden. If you're using worm castings, any natural fertilizer, if you don't put something like this on your water that you're watering with, it's just going to destroy everything you're trying to add to your garden. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and put this together. Okay, so I have it hooked up to the outdoor hose, and then I'm going to let it run through a little bit, and I have to add to my composting tea that's in the greenhouse that I made with the alfalfa, to get some of those watered. And I'm going to go ahead and show you my butterfly garden and how I'm extending it and what I have to do. And first thing that I did, different boxes I have been saving to lay down before I put any dirt down. And right now it's in February, so it has plenty of time to kill the grass underneath. And I also got some premium topsoil I'll put on top to hold the boxes down. And I'll be adding to it later on. But I'm putting enough dirt down on top to where the worms will be enjoying the cardboard. They love it. But you have to be careful what kind of cardboard you use. So most of these boxes were from Amazon. So I did remove all the packaging tape, any label, or anything Amazon adds on that will not decompose into the ground. And then, so you want to use cardboard that's plain. You don't want any shiny ink, preferably no ink at all on it, but I don't think you're going to find that in too many boxes. But the least amount of ink on there, and all the packaging, anything that is not just the plain cardboard. So here is the Kirkland. Now, this type of cardboard is not something you want to use. There's like a film over it, and you don't want to put that on your soil. And the worms do eat the cardboard, so it really helps with your soil to start it out that way. So I'm going to work on that with the butterfly. And another thing I do have to work on, this is my green stalk, and the soil here I will be adding to it and making sure it's not, well, that seems pretty good. I was concerned it was getting hydrophobic, where it won't hold any moisture in there. That one might be, so, but you can revitalize soil like that. That's because it did dry out, but you can bring all that back by adding different things to it. So here are the strawberries in this green stalk, and that one over there I'm not going to put together today, but I will be using for cabbage and different things like that. And so let me take you over to the butterfly garden. So it rained pretty heavy. I believe we got like over 2 inches of rain in the last couple days. So it's extremely muddy right now, but that's fine. But anyhow, here is where my butterfly garden is. And I did put alfalfa pellets down and leaves. I put down on all of this in the fall. So I want to extend it out. So I'll be moving these beds. That one is in need of repair. But I will be taking the soil out of that, lining this up because it comes out of probably about 2 feet. And I want to go all the way down, probably another 16 feet, probably to this post here. So that's what I'm going to be working on today. Typically in February we have snow, so definitely want to take advantage of all of this wonderful weather that we're having. And there's Abby. Abby, you gonna say hi to everybody? Are you gonna help me in the garden? She is my garden buddy. She follows me everywhere out here. So, all right, just wanted to show you the before, and I'll bring you back with the after, but I'll be laying all the cardboard down on the bottom. And then I will be putting, this I got from Menards, premium topsoil, premium blend of organic matter plus peat moss, great soil for all-purpose planting, seeding, filling, and leveling. So anyhow, that's going to go on top of my cardboard to hold it down. And I will be adding to it, but this is, since it's only February, it's going to give it a couple months to break down the cardboard. And this is where I am going to extend it to add a lot more of the milkweed and different perennials and flowers that I am starting from seed. So, all right, I will show you as I go along. Okay, so I'll take it back to show you what I did, but Abby definitely needs a bath. She's been running in all the mud. It's really muddy. I mean, I'm going to show you with me walking. It's crazy muddy. That's all water. So I have to get some more soil because I want to add to this bed. And you can see there's some of the alfalfa sprouts that were dissolving, so I want to work that in. And then here's the new part, and I put all the cardboard down and added the topsoil on top, kind of spread it out. And then all this soil over here was from one of those raised beds that I moved. But I think actually I'm going to go further down. I do have more cardboard in the house, but I might take it all the way down to here, which would be, let me see, 16, 24 feet from the old bed. And then I move these over here. My son, he usually comes over around Mother's Day or on Mother's Day and helps me fix these. The only thing I don't like about these beds, they do fall apart. And And I mean, he's reinforced it where he did last year. I'll show you those beds, but I gotta level those out. I mean, these are great as far as being up, but the design of it is not very sturdy, because once you put the dirt in there and you water, that soil gets really heavy. But here's the other ones. Here's the alfalfa, and that one is leaning over there, and that one's leaning, and this one over here kind of sunk down, which is fine. I don't care about that. But anyhow, I wanted to show you that. So here's another bed, which I'll be moving this because this one is under my awning, and when it rains, it doesn't get watered. So I'll be moving this one, and all that dirt inside of there. I'm amending this whole garden where I put flowers. And in here, those are strawberries in there. So I wait until the spring, and I will get these runners and pull these up. And that's what I did last year to get all the strawberries in my green stalk. And these are all doing good. Of course, it's brown because, I mean, we're still cold here. But I do want to amend the soil. And I'll be taking the stalk apart, and I'll do a separate video on that. And then I have this large pot. I'll be amending and adding the soil to that to start some cucumbers that I'll be putting in the greenhouse. And so, and I'll be putting that one together. But it's really exciting out here because it's so gorgeous again in February. I think this is, they said, the 4th day in February that we've had above 60 temperatures. And I got to clean out my blackberries here. You know, wherever it turns white, that means that's done. You're not going to get any more blackberries out of that. So I got to go through, clean this out. And I do have a couple of mulberries in there, which I keep cutting back, and it keeps coming back. I don't want them in there, though. These are my blackberries. And I think the birds brought some mulberry seeds over. And so that's another thing. I got to work on cutting this all out again. Because they'll get up to, from what I understand, like 12 feet high. So, plus, you know, this is where my blackberries are. So, anyhow, just wanted to share that with you, what I was working on today. And so I'll be doing a video on the green stalk coming up. Probably not for a while yet, but so the group, Abby, get out of there. Oh, so the green stalk I'll be working on. I'm going to show you also my peppers and how they're doing. I think I'm on day number 10 on my pepper growth. And there's a lot that still have not come up. Well, not a lot, but mainly the sweet peppers. So I want to check on that and possibly add another seed to each of those cells. But for the most part, all the germination is doing great. And inside the greenhouse, I have my onions and lettuce in here. And they are all doing good. And all of these, either I'll do it in a raised bed, or some of these will go into my green stalk. Maybe in the green stalk. I don't know. You know, keep changing my mind on where everything's going. But the onions are great. These are all bunching onions over here. And then over here I have Walla Walla and Red Ruby. And then right here is my chives. And I have another batch of leeks in the house. I'll be bringing that out. And tomorrow, since the weather is going to drop down to from 60 some degrees down to 28. So tonight I will be putting the heater on. And mainly because I have these young seedlings. But to be honest with you, I have a feeling like the onions would be okay if I didn't put the heater on. But I like to baby them, so I am putting the heater on. And so tonight and then tomorrow it's supposed to be really cold. So anyhow, I just wanted to share that, and any updates that I do, I will do another video. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and Abby's going to get a bath after we play outside for a while. And so thanks for joining me, and I will talk to you on the next one. And have a great day. All right, bye.